My name is Lonnie and I'm 37 years old. I was diagnosed with eczematoid dermatitis at the age of 19, January 20th of 1994. The dermatitis was a result of a serious back injury I received while playing football at the United States Military Academy at West Point. The dermatitis manifested in the form of a rash and soon became painful and turned into something very similar and often misdiagnosed as shingles. I had it all about my forehead, my ears, down my neck, the back of my neck, my scalp, any area where skin was more prone to sweat, along my trunk, my legs, behind my knees. It was pretty much an entire body experience when the exacerbations came around. I would experience those exacerbations for approximately 2 to 3 months at a time. I'd be treated with Kenalog initially. Usually would clear it up for about 6 months. I'd take 2 Kenalog treatments for the first couple of years to help out along with several different creams, Protopic, tacrolimus, triamcinolone. I had been on just about everything that you could. Elidel is another medicine I've been on. And that would calm it down and make me comfortable enough to survive. It was very painful. It would rash out and scab all about my face. I've been fighting it for over 19 years. It came to a point where I was taking Kenalog shots every 3 weeks. I was also on prednisone, Metarol packs. They put me on an experimental medication called methotrexate, which is often used in chemotherapy. It's what makes your hair fall out. That never seemed to resolve the issue. Approximately January of 2012, Tom approached me and told me that he might have something that would help my situation. I told him I was willing to try anything. At that point, I had completely changed my lifestyle as far as diet. I was on a vegetarian diet, predominantly a little bit of meat, but not much, and mostly organic foods. I would also, I was drinking over 2 gallons of water a day to keep myself hydrated. I worked out a lot to try to keep my stress levels down, and on top of that, I didn't use any type of fabric softeners, free and clear type of soaps and lotions, no cologne, no hairspray, no hair gel, anything of that nature in order to keep the exacerbations down. But I was still getting them on a fairly regular basis and using very little medication because it had caused some serious injury to my body throughout the last 19 years. I took the medication. Tom gave me a 6-week supply. I took it for approximately 5 weeks. No reason to stop. I just stopped taking it. Probably routine more than anything else. I had not had any exacerbations at that point, and to this date, I have not had any exacerbations. Furthermore, the problem I have is highly induced by stress. Stress and working out, things of that nature, have a tendency to cause the dermatitis to come back very severely. In that time, I have moved by myself, a 2,700 square foot house. In fact, I've moved it 3 times. I've been through a very high impact, stressful job. I was an underground miner for several months here in Nevada, and obviously sweating a lot, very stressful. I went through a divorce. I moved my ex-wife's home as well as my home recently, so I've done pretty much everything at this particular moment that would cause an exacerbation, and I have not had one. I'm very fortunate. I am very thankful to Tom and the people that have devised this juice, and it has changed my life. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jerry. And I would offer my full recommendation for anyone to try this for the sole purpose that I had no side effects whatsoever, and the problem that I have, I would assume at this particular moment is this is the longest I've ever gone without an exacerbation, so I would consider it a cure, at least in my life. I'll stand up real quick to show you the places on my body that generally would get really bad really fast. I will let you know I have not taken any medication for the atopic dermatitis since the last flare-up, which was a couple of months before, kind of during the time when Tom told me, but it went away fairly quickly. But the major exacerbation was a couple of months before Tom approached me. The major areas of the exacerbation would happen on my neck. The base of my ears would literally scab up and start peeling off. Back of my neck, my forehead, the inner sections of my nose, inside of my forearms, right in here, especially in the joint, my trunk, which would be along the side here, the back of my knees, which I can't show you at this particular moment, but as you can see, both of my arms are completely clear. I would get it in my armpits as well. I've got nothing going on right there, and it has been a godsend to me. I've literally been so bad at times that I had I considered trying anything. Methotrexate was a really bad drug that caused a lot of problems in my for my health, my liver, my kidneys, and I was willing to try anything to stop it, and this apparently for the time being has. Thank you very much. I hope my video testimony for this product is helpful, and I recommend it to anyone that has that wants relief for anything at this particular moment. Once again, my name is Lonnie Hammer. I'm 37 years old, and I've been fighting atopical dermatitis, severe atopical dermatitis, for 19 years, and I would consider myself cured at this moment. Thank you.